Hey guys, what's up? It is Spurly, and I know that the first commentary I did for Homefront didn't exactly go over as well as I would have liked it to, but I'm gonna try the whole commentary out again. I'm pretty sure you guys just want to watch some gameplay, know more about the game, and just experience the new game. Because like when a new game comes out, it's different. The first, like I would say, like the first week or two. It's a lot different than the rest of the time that the game is out. I mean, right now everyone's super excited about it, everyone's trying to play it, everyone's trying to get it, and when it comes out, I mean everyone's gonna, like, not when it comes out, but later on when it's more like everybody has it and it becomes more of a bigger name, people already have it, people have watched YouTube videos on it, maybe some people have decided to make YouTube videos on it, and it just becomes more of a casual thing, and you don't get that same excitement or like rush out of a new game than you do out of a game that you've been playing for a month or two. So I'm not saying like people start to take the game for granted after it comes out, but I mean, even I'm like guilty of it myself. I mean, we've all you get used to a game. I mean, it's not like a bad thing. I mean, it's just something that you've experienced, and that if you keep playing it, you obviously like it, but it just doesn't ever feel the same. I don't know. So, but my last 3 videos have gotten a really good response. Well, I wouldn't say response, but a really good view count, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I just put a video up earlier today. That's already broken 100 views. I put 2 up yesterday. The first one's at 321 views currently, and the other one is at like 2 something, like 280, I think. I'm not quite sure on that, but I think that's around like 280, and so they've all gotten a good amount of like views and exposure, and I'm really happy about that. And I've also gotten like 20 new subs today. I've actually 20 plus new subs, and I'm actually really excited about that. So I have a question for my 20 new subscribers, and that would be, did I get a shout out or something, or did you guys just find my gameplay, the Homefront gameplay, and like it? Because, like, I don't think I got a shout out. I think I would have known about it. I think. I don't know who would have done it. But, is it just the power of the search on YouTube and related videos? I don't know. So if you're one of the new subscribers that subscribed in the past like day or two, it would kind of be helpful. I guess it wouldn't be helpful, but it would solve all my questions if you guys just like found the Homefront gameplay, or if I was given a shout out, because I am amazed about how many subscribers I have gained. Because actually I'm not gonna go into that. I'm really amazed. I'm really thankful. So thank you guys for the new subscriptions. If you have any questions about the channel, just drop a comment, and I'll be sure to get back, answer all the questions. But more about Homefront. I've been playing. I have finished and completed the campaign for Homefront, and I'm not gonna give anything like specific away, but I'm just gonna give my views about it. My very generic, widespread, not too specific views about it. I think that the story had a deep story, and I think the story might have been a little bit deeper to the developers of the game and the people who thought of the game and what to do with it. Because honestly, just from like a consumer, I guess, standpoint, I did play the game. I enjoyed the campaign. I did enjoy it, but I mean, I just don't think that the whole occupied America was like completely grasped, if that makes sense. Like I did like from playing the game, what they wanted to convey to me was, at least what I think what happened is, invaded by Korea. Korea's taking over. They're killing people. They're being inhumane, and we're a resistance fighting against them. And that's basically all that they conveyed. And honestly, that's all I got from it. And I didn't. Like, they did want to show you that war was a horrible thing, and a lot of horrible things come from it. I did get that, but I just, from what that interview was, that they talked about the single player and the multiplayer a little bit. Excuse me, it's a short video. It's only like 5 minutes long. I'm sure you can find it easily. But I always thought that they wanted to create something that stood out, that was very different. I mean, it was different than the classic FPS campaign, but I don't think it really stood out as a very different game, single player game. But it was definitely a different type of single player game. And one of the points that they did say is that they didn't want you to have, you know, like the high tech best equipment available to you. And you know, they really showed that you were part of a resistance that was more of like a terrorist group, I guess if I had to compare it to something, I would say that we were a terrorist group. But you know, they definitely did convey that, you know, with that you would start out with like a small amount of ammo. You would never really get too much ammo. You're always dropping weapons, picking up weapons, and you know, but you definitely did not have the high tech equipment. You had the Goliath, and that's it. That's as high tech as you got. Well, like, you didn't have these robots. Like, it wasn't anything like this. Like the robot I'm in right now, you didn't have that in the single player. You didn't experience that. You were just, it was really actually really cool, because they did have, like, I think every first person shooter has that sniper scene and the quiet stealthy scene. Not scene, but you know, point in the game. Mission, and I usually am a really big fan of the sneaky stealthy scenes, and not scenes, I keep saying scenes, missions, and the sniper missions, and I really did like it. I think in terms of like how the story went, you went from low involvement, and then it spiked up a little bit, and then it stayed, you know, 3/4 of the way up that spike, and then it stayed flat for a little while and went up, and then once it got to the top, but when the end came, it dropped off. Because the ending, I think it was abrupt. I think the ending was pretty abrupt, honestly. And, I mean, could it have ended better? Yeah, but I don't know. I was happy with I was happy with it, but I just at the same time think that some points of the game, you know, I think it might just come with experience making games, and I shouldn't say experience, because it's not like THQ is new to making games. They've been making games that I've been playing for a long time. But it just takes, you know, I guess a little bit of trial and error with your campaign. I mean, I don't think your campaign is gonna, like, your first campaign is gonna be a great campaign. So honestly, I keep saying honestly, I don't know why. I mean, I'm not lying here. But it was a really good game. It did deliver. It did deliver. It was good. I'm honestly, oh my god, I gotta stop saying honestly. I'm gonna kill the word honest. Truthfully, I did enjoy the game, the campaign, and I'm picking out really small things in the campaign against a really broad background. I did enjoy the campaign a whole lot. It was a lot of fun. I'm just saying, just some few minor little, picking out little thorns. It was a really good game, honestly. And the multiplayer, I think I'm gonna get a lot of replay value out of this. The $65 that it was, I think, is well worth it for the $65. I wouldn't say just quite yet I've got my $65 out of it, but I mean, within like a month or two, I'm pretty sure I will have had gotten $65 worth of play out of it. But moving on to the multiplayer. Like I don't know if I said it earlier actually, but this is one of my first games actually in the multiplayer experience. So this is still going to be session 1, but I think I'm gonna stop the sessions because honestly, none of the games are like really super fantastic, and I think that little, you know, that first little rush is over where everyone just wants to watch gameplay, and they want to kind of see higher end gameplay now. And so I captured 2 different games today. I'm not saying that they're real like high end, but they have some good things that I want to point out. Like one of them is an SMG game where I didn't get a whole lot of kills, but I did get a lot of points playing the objective. And I don't know, it just, like, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound like the most awesome thing ever, but it really kind of was exciting playing it. Maybe it's just because it's a new game, but I think I did good. I mean, it was a fun thing. I think Homefront, the multiplayer, is definitely an exciting multiplayer, except when you get into the lobby with all the sniper campers. I mean, that's not a flaw in the game. I mean, that just is the way people play it. And every game, I shouldn't say everybody, but every game has those lobbies where, you know, the people who play it are, you just want to smack around a little bit because you hate the way that they play the game. I'm not a fan of camping. I mean, I do think that it is, when you are running out into just the open just because you be like, oh, I hate campers, and so you just run around. I mean, I think that is pretty stupid. I mean, if you have cover and people are coming at you, why not stay behind the cover and let the people come to you? But if you're just gonna sit there and wait on some hill with a sniper rifle and wait till people like walk by you, I think that's kind of a problem. And in games that aren't Call of Duty, I find that they have, you know, Call of Duty doesn't suffer from corner camper syndrome, but it definitely has some corner camper syndrome in it. But games that first-person shooter games that aren't Call of Duty, that have bigger maps like Homefront does, suffers from I would say, like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but those players that, you know, sit there with long distance weapons and sit on some rock and just look out through a whole hill, sitting on top of a hill. But, you know, overall, Homefront's a great game, and thanks for watching the commentary, and tell me if you guys like this one better than my last one. See ya.